All right. So once again, good afternoon, programmers. So welcome to the session two of this synchronized session. Okay. So we will just copy the codes earlier, and let's have sa ito'y title ganina. Sa ito'y title. What was the title of the program? We'll have this one. Array structural modification. Array structural. So let's create a new class and let's say methods. Tangan natin og lagyan natin ng methods. And this time we're going to copy this one here. Okay, and then let's erase that one. Take this one out and then let's copy paste. Okay, so from here, okay, i-refactor sa nato para ma-arrange ang wait. In indentation, where are you? Ayun. Okay, so with this, what we're going to do is we're going to make let's do some modification of this program, no? So this is like more or less 178 lines of codes. So if you can notice, no, the principles of methods is we have to organize our codes in order for us to lessen the codes and at the same time to actually what they call this one, to aside from organizing our programs or our codes rather, it will lead uh, to the benefit of the doubt joke, the benefit of like making it easy to trace and easy to read. Okay, so this time what we're going to do is let's examine our codes and look for something na halos magkapareha. So, based sa inyong makita, unsa most likely ang kita nato na pareha? Hmm. Kanang like
index
pwede, no? Or pwede
value, sir.
o katong kani siya, no? Pare-pareha, no? So, sige, this is live. So, we're gonna be doing critical thinking about this one. So, how can we possibly create out of this one para maging isahan na lang, no? So, with this, we'll need to, kasi kung i-method natin ito, shall we say, ipasa natin yung index. Hello?
Taglag, sir.
Naglihok kanina, sir.
Ha?
Naglihok kanina.
Ako nilihok? O mong gud ng tagaki og piso god, gitagakan pa niyo og piso, mulihok pa ko. Okay. So, asa ganito? Wala ni natanggal ang murag naay nag-ibot sa mong internet dito sa ni na nakita. So, may na lang naapa ko ang sa ni cellphone. So, balik ta. So, data sa niya medyo basin hinay. So, we'll copy paste this one. This is something like pwede ang i-return ani niya kay kanino. Okay. Sige, basta kani sa atong unahon. So, and then we'll do something unsa pa ato pwede ma-analyze later on. So, let's say this one is public. Since mag-return siya, so string, and then unsa man to siya, like index man yata to, no? Unsa ito dapat sa may appropriate na pangalan ani. Let's say this is if it is an index something kani, no? So index basta by index. So tanawon lang sa nato, search by index. Ana, okay? And then now we'll need to decide either kung static siya or non-static. So for now, let's decide na mas nag-static sa ta. Okay, so dapat ato ang ano dire is ang parameter na would be index para makita niya. So here at the same time, kuhaon na to ang value sa I. Okay? And then so naana siya nakabutang if index is equal to 0 and index is blah 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 I. So ang buhaton nato is okay, kuhaon na lang nako ni. Kanina lang akong kapihon di ay. So, yan. And then, let's have, pwede diretso return, pwede ka diretso mag-inani class, return, blah blah, kay since if ano condition man na, blah, no, so pwede rin na return index valid, blah blah blah. So, tama, di ay, kailangan na to kwaon ang array. So, kailangan magbutang-butag array dira. Okay, so yan, okay na to ang method. So, kani, pwede po nimo siya i-convert into something like, so since kani kay index is invalid, pwede nimo ni siya instead na inani, pwede na to gamiton ang, let's say, string hold equals tapos this one tapos something like ana and then okay, so please paki-accept ko sa mga unsa ni search by index tapos this one butana tog S yan para ano and then return try na to pwede na siya mag-return diretso po or something like kani no either pero i-try sa nato if this will work. So duha ato ang function na or method na the same ang logic pero lahi lang siya og algorithm. Okay? So ang isa is using ternary operators, ang isa naman is if condition. Okay. But again, you can choose either sa isa. Pero tanaw sa nato if this will work. So since static to siya, we can just call it automatically. So for an instance, kani. Okay, so na naman tayo hold dire, no? So atong buhaton dire hold equals and then say pangalan ani array structural index out of bounds naman on array structural methods dot okay and then search by index blah blah blah. Ayan. So okay, so kapihon nato ni we will do the same sa okay kani pod kay sa edit man dai ni no. Okay, so dili generic ato ang program atong method. Pero sige lang, let's try if this will work. So dapat sa search man to. So kani, so na-change na siya into this one. So although this one is not necessary but at least kita ninyo unsaon pag-edit. So pag into method. So let's say 12 34 45 so display try na to search by index. Dapat mo gana siya. So, let's say 1. So, 1 is invalid. So, that means wala niya nabasa. Okay? Or wala niya natarong o basa to ang program. So, baliktad, display. So, dapat index 1 is 34. So, yan. I-trace lang nato na ron. Wait. Edit ba to or search ba to? Yan. So, 0, 1. So, invalid. So, mao na itong tanawon ron. So, even 0, wala niya na-recognize na na-ay value ato ang array. So, that's what we will look into sa itong program or sa code. So far, we have... Wait. Asa man to na part? Dara. So, this is hold index I. Okay, dapat I ni siya. Ano man eh? Outcome nga nung inato. So, ako nag-type ato. Okay, anyway. So, dapat index I of num. So, mautong walay nakita. Okay, balik. So, yun, no? Ni-work siya but there's only one, medyo minor error lang pero it affects already our program. Pero let's see if this will work. So, actually, ako ang pagkaano is it serves me right. So, this is like 1. Yan, there. So, 45. So, value, back to menu, display, there. So, we're able to create a method out of which, okay? So, if ever na you will replicate that or something like you want to decide na kato siya na function or method, what happened, why it's... So, kato na function or method is tawagon ninyo balik-balik, then that's good, no? So, try po natin if this will work. Okay, so search by index with S man to, no? So with S. Ayan. And then, let's have it here. So balik na to. So 12, 45. So with S na to siya, katong isa ka function. Then 50. Okay. So, and then, so there, value at index 2 is 5. Okay? So, yan. Okay, so it's actually working. So, okay ato ang first. So, try na ko connect sa Wi-Fi ko. Okay, so yan. Kay pa lobat na akong cellphone. So, now, yun. That's it. That's for method na method, no, for doing a certain task. So pwede nimo na siya i-non static. Example lang i-non static nato ning string. Ang string by index S. Of course, pag non-static, mag-error lang na siya. So kailangan nimo na siya, na-explain po na ako ni dito, ato akong i-send na video. Kailangan lang ka mag-declare og array. Let's say this is r is equal to new array structural method. So, kanina imong gamiton R, then R dot. Tanggalon na nimo ni. Yan. So, better tanawa jud to ninyo para ano ninyo ang when to use static and when to use non-static. So, yan. Naka non-static na yan. And then, so again, it's up to you kung mag non-static mo or static. For now, okay ra ng non-static but it's not good all the time na mag-static ta. Okay. So, ayan. Then, search, index, let's say 1. So, the same, working. So, now, dili na to siya ma-generic. I can already anticipate it kasi if we try to look at it, ano man yung naisig pa-admit? If we try to look at it, Teresa, this is for search, no? Kung tanaw na to ang edit, mag-search ta, tapos, this is like, dapat mag-return siya og true or false lang. So, which is, unless kung generic ba or common ba ni si edit o si delete. Dili man siya common sa index. Ang common lang man niya kani. So pwede na pwede na inanaon na to na siya, or it's up to you kung gusto jud mo. Pwede ninyo inanion. Like we can actually do something like this. So wait ha. So search by index, but this time let's make it Boolean. And then search by index, tapos return kana. So kasi duha na. So B na lang ni. Okay. So public boolean search by index B. So with this, kani siya di na lang nato ni balik-balik. Instead na balik ko nato ni siya og if condition dito sa taas, atong buhaton would be this one na lang. Asa naman to na part. So for instance, dire ibalik nato tong ibalik lang gyapon nato ni siya kasi we'll need to do again ha, I'm showing you different techniques. Asa na to na part. So i-ano sa nato ni. So that's how flexible what they call this one method is. So this time mag-ano ta usa to kung giano r dot search by katong boolean asa man to dire. This one. Search by index B boolean. So then butang nato ni 3 hold equals and hold equals. So what's the take? What is the catch of this one? So we can make this na generic na kasi pwede na nato gamiton dire. Yan. Pero again, if this does not impress you, then it's okay. No problem, no pressure. So kani pod ato po ni siyang ulihan og something inana. So I guess this will work kasi ang gibuhat ka nato 3 is mag-return lang siya either if it's true or false. Okay? So it doesn't change the fact na while it doesn't change the fact na nagamay atong codes, but at least we are actually able to only call one method of 3 different what they call this one of 3 different case blocks. So with that, whenever there is problem with this one or this method, you can only go to a certain method which is kani. So wala na kay laing adtuan pa na error kundi kani lang si search by index. So that's one thing na advantage of a method. Okay? So kasi kung okay siya dire, if this works right here, then it's probably working towards the other kung asa nimo siya gamiton. Okay? So yeah, that's it, no? So now dire na ta sa napa may daghan diri magkuan nato actually ma method. So sa karon kana lang sa then kasi kailangan jud kasi ni siya planuhan eh. Now for the value sa may mga common dire kung makita niya if it's found, no, usually sa value kung i-return gyapon niya kung true kung nakita niya or wala, something like kani, no. So okay, try na to sa first. Search by value asa to, kani. Okay, so let's copy paste this one. Di lang sa nato i-erase. And then let's have here public. Let's say non-void, non-static lang ta. So let's say boolean search by value. Ayan. And then, what are the things we need here? So, una, ang index. Value. So, kung ano to ang value. The next is the array. Okay. So, this time, pwede na to ni i-boolean. No? Pwede po na to. Same lang yapon. I-int na to. It doesn't matter. So again, mura lang gyapon na kung 0, mura lang po siya niingon kag false. Kung 1, mura na siya niingon gyapon kag true. So we'll need the I. So we're gonna be needing another one. So let's say we have int I. Yan. Then tapos kay if you don't want na ASCII later, nani siya mas okay na ano. So pwede pod mo di ay maging ani class of public void, let's say int num of records. Actually daghan kay kag pwede ma-work around sa imong kanina program na public int num of records tapos kwaon niya ang let's say I tapos return I, something like that. So ang mahitabuan ni is instead na magbutang ka og I dire, imong buhaton dire is kano na lang ka number of records. Pero of course this really something na medyo daghan pa kag buhaton tapos kani ay ipasa mamali na ka. So better inato na lang sa atong gibuhat ganina. So what's the sensor? So I'm just showing you na pwede nato na buhaton pero not safe. Mas okay siya kung naka-abstract data type ta no kanang naka-encapsulation ta pero wala man pa mo idea sa OOP. So I would rather not discussing it. So balik ta. And then so if value num a, so nanatay then this should return either kung gusto ka string ba or boolean. So kay boolean man siya dire, so dapat it will return true or false. So this would mean na either this will be like return true and then okay, better kasi naman kay found sa taas, no? So, ani na lang, found is equal to true and then return found. Found. So, with this will kani siya mag-determine lang ni siya kung ang isa ka value makita ba sa isa ka array. So, now natay pwede ma-apply ana diri sa atong program, which is kani search kani diri na part. So pwede nato ni pulihan og if r dot search by by value, ayun, search by value in blah blah blah, and then so pwede na ni wala. So, and then, atong ibutang dire is, okay, kanilang medyo, dili na to makuha ang index niya. So, wait, pangitan na to pamaagi kung pwede, or if possible na to na makuha ron. So, and then else, is not found. Ayan. So, pwede na walay mga open and close curly braces. So, wala lang tay. Kanilang problem is that, kasi ang method sa Java kay, it can only return one value. So, unlike other programming language, particularly Python, it can return a list or it can return multiple values. So pwede sana mapangita nato ni pamaagi na mo return siya true at the same time unsay index value sa kaning asa niya nakita. But again, that's something na you don't need anymore, but pwede ra gyapon na siya nimo inanaon if i-follow to nimong later previous na solution. But with this, I guess wait kung pwede ba nato ni mamitaag pamaagi. So kasi diri niya nakita sa A unless na instead na i-return niya pwede. Wait. Pwede. Okay, pwede. Pwede na dili na siya boolean integer. Pangita. Okay, maghimo na lang ko ang new version ha. Basta pwede ni siya, pero with this solution, wait. Naman to? With this solution, where are you? Okay. Kailangan wala dyan siya. Is found na lang jud ka. Okay? Pero on the other way around, pwede ta maghimog version. I just realized it now. With this one, na ang ano na to is int. So this time, int na ang iyang int. Ang iyang, if ang i-return niya kay, let's say, -1, dili lang ta mag-0 kay kung 0 man good, part man siya sa array. So -1 lang ito ibutang. And then, kung na siya'y makitaan, found A. Alright. I-return niya found. So, kung ang makita niya is, kung i-return niya na value kay any number, so mo tutungkwaon. Pero kung ang i-return niya is wala siya'y -1 lang yapon, that means wala siya'y nakita. So, kanilang, kailangan ito na i-change, let's say, into B. So, again, kanina mga methods sa mga options lang ninyo ni pwede mo bisan asa inyong i-apply dito sa inyong program pohon. So, with that, asa naman to? By value, o pwede po get diri, ato nang i-apply. Mao lagi diri, diri. So, this one right here, so, diri ta sa value B. So, ang ano na lang ani is if blah 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 is equal to -1, is not found. Okay? Else is found, value is found, baliktado na lang ito at index. Kung gusto yun muna, na-dyan siya index. Pero, kailangan na po hindi mo ni siyang ibutang dire. So, much better, mag-ano na lang ka. In, let's say, xxx is equal to that one. And then, instead, i-ano na lang ni mo ni dire na if xxx is equal to -1, and then this will be also represented with xxx. Ayan. So, I guess, okay ni siya. Ma-work ni siya. Pero, let's see. No? To see is to believe. This is search by value. So, i-check na to kung, i-search na to kung ma-work ang search by value. So, balik ta. 12, 14, 100. So, display. So, i-search na to ang 14. Search by value ta. And then 14. So, 14 is found at index 1. Balik ta usab para makita dyan ninyo. So, display. So, 100. Okay. Then, search value 100. Tama. Okay. So, try na to na mag-search pero wala dito. So, let's say 50. So, 50 is not found. So, very good. Okay? So, no sweat. Thank you. Salamat sa Ginoo. No, gipaboran ko niya karon. Okay. What else? So, with that, pwede na nato i-change ning pwede na nato ni siya ipang-change dire. No? Na instead of atong buhaton, ang ano na lang nato ani is inani na kopyahon na lang nato tong nasa taas. So, something like this one. So, mapulihan na nato ni with this code. Ayan. And then, ito na siyang i-ano ha. Tapos, this will be, this is xxx. And then this should be xxx. And then we're not gonna be needing this one anymore. And then, actually, pwede na kadi mag-else if diri class. Diretso na, kung bright jud ka, I mean, kung na-realize lang po na ako ron, so bright day ko, dili, joke lang class ha. So, pwede rin mo na ibutang ana na lang. Value is not found, pero nauna man ang, dapat din na to siya ibutang sa baba. I mean, not necessarily na magbutang patag else. Pwede siya, it's up to you, kasi wala naman nooy problem na, pero pwede na, no need na mag-else ka, kay, like, if dili ni siya mag-true, okay, if dili ni siya mag-true, ay baliktad jud ay ni. If this is like xxx is not na lang, not equal to -1. So basta any number na dili na -1 kay musulod siya dire. Otherwise, ang hold will be is not found. So ma-change lang ang hold pag musulod siya sa if condition. Pero of course, that is subject to kuan kung to see is of course to see is to believe, no? To believe. So we have here xxx. Ayun. So check sa nato. That is unsa ito edit. Okay, edit. Check. Okay. So add new 12 45 50 100. Yan. Tapos edit by value. So let's say unsa to kung ipang enter 50. Oh, enter new value 50. So let's say 100 28. Yan. So 50 is now changed to 28. Tapos back and then let's see if na-change siya. So ay na-change ba? Wala no? Unsa ba? Hello?
Na-change na, sir.
Ha? Na-change? Usap na lang tabi, mag-search tag for edit na tong 45. Wala ka na ko na na remember. So 45 tapos change na ko to kani kay Sige, check na to kung na-change. Okay. So medyo at glance man god. So that's it, no? Okay siya. Ato ang edit by value. So mas nigamay na to ang codes, no? So you can even apply this to here, right? Kani sa imong by value kasi pareha lang man na siya of codes, almost the same. So this is what it will take you, no, kung nasabtan jud niyo inyong ang programming ug kanang nakasabot jud mo sa programming, no? So ayan. And then this will be xxx and then butang na lang nato ni dito sa taas. Pwede po gani ang entry kanina method like gusto niyo i-method man ninyo kay balik-balik na po na pwede na niyo i-method, no? So it's up to you kung gusto niyo ni i-method, daghan jud siya pwede ninyo ma-method diri, no? So of course di lang nako maano tanan kasi we are only having a parang limited time to do that. So that's it. Inana lang ang pagbuhat og method. Why you really need to understand the idea of a method in programming. So katong mga practice na maghimo og methods pang-develop lang to sa inyong logical thinking skills. Pero kung sa jud, syempre ma-apply to ninyo inyong na-learn dito from that to this one na maghimo na mo mga application na mag-store nag mga data. Okay? So naay questions? Naay questions, guys?
Wala na siguro, sir.
Okay, that's good. Kung wala, so okay pa mo sa isa ka session or unsa man?